What's up crowd, it's your favorite YouTube channel back again with another epic video. Today we're gonna dive into the incredible story of one of the biggest e-commerce moguls in the game, Mohammed Kamil Sattar, known as the Ecom King, who went from working minimum wage jobs to making millions with his own online businesses. We'll be talking about how he built his e-commerce empire from scratch, and this isn't just a success story but a tale of perseverance, hard work, and a little bit of luck. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. But before we dive into the juicy details, let me just say that there are some valuable lessons to be learned from Kamil's story. So if you're an aspiring entrepreneur or just looking to up your business game, make sure to stick around till the end of the video. Now, you might be wondering who this guy is and how he became the king of e-commerce. Well, let me tell you, it wasn't an easy road. Kamil was born into a poor family who migrated from Pakistan to the United Kingdom in search of a better life and more opportunities. But despite the struggles he faced, Kamil was determined to make something of himself. Kamil went through the educational system but ended up failing at GCSEs and dropping out of college after taking a business level 3 diploma. According to Kamil, the education system wasn't built for his purpose or vision.
It wasn't designed for me to be successful.
So he had no motivation to succeed. He then started working at retail stores like Primark and JD Sports, making minimum wage. But after just 8 months, Kamil quit due to the lack of motivation and conflict with his bosses. He was like, I'm not built for a job or taking orders. It doesn't agree with my DNA. I'm built for making my own destiny. And that's when Kamil's entrepreneurial life started in 2015. Kamil had a passion for high-end fashion but could never afford to buy the brands he loved, like Balenciaga, Christian Louboutin, and Giuseppe Sinati. So he came up with the idea to start a high-end buying and reselling business since he knew the best places to get hold of these brands for a cheap price. You may still be asking, what made him the Ecom King? Well, buckle up my friends, because I'm gonna take you on a roller coaster ride that will answer all these questions and more. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below saying that I subscribe and will do our best to reply to your comment. To start things off, let's take a quick look on e-commerce. For those of you that don't know, e-commerce is simply buying and selling of products or services online. And let me tell you, it's a massive industry. In fact, it's estimated by this year, e-commerce sales will reach a whopping 6.54 trillion globally. Yes, you heard that right, trillion with a T. Now, let's get back to Kamil. He was just like any other retail worker, working long hours for minimum wage, dreaming of a better life. But he knew that he had the potential to do more, to be more, so he decided to take a leap of faith and jump into the world of e-commerce. And that's where his journey truly began. From selling products on eBay to building his own e-commerce empire, Kamil's story is nothing short of inspiring. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and get ready to be amazed by the story of how a retail worker became the Ecom King. Firstly, he had to learn the ins and outs of the e-commerce industry. It wasn't just about putting up a website and selling products. He had to understand how to market his products, how to manage his inventory, how to handle shipping, returns, and so much more. It was a lot of trial and error, but Kamil was determined to succeed. Secondly, he faced a lot of financial challenges. Starting an e-commerce business requires capital, and as a retail worker, Kamil didn't have much savings. He had to be creative in finding ways to fund his business, such as selling some of his personal belongings and borrowing money from friends and family. Thirdly, Kamil had to deal with a lot of self-doubt and fear. He was taking a huge risk by starting his own business, and he wasn't sure it would pay off. He was afraid of failing, of losing everything he had worked for. But he didn't let his fear hold him back. He kept pushing forward, one step at a time. Despite these challenges, Kamil persevered. He was determined to make his e-commerce business a success, and he worked tirelessly, day and night, to achieve his goals. And you know what? His hard work paid off. His business started to grow, and he was making more money than he had ever had before. But he didn't stop there. He kept pushing himself, always striving for more. So what can we learn from Kamil's struggles? Well folks, the lesson here is that success doesn't come easy. It requires hard work, determination, and perseverance. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to be willing to put in the effort and overcome the obstacles in your way. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it in the end. You see, Kamil started off by selling products on eBay, but he quickly realized that he needed to build his own website to take his business to the next level. So he taught himself how to code and build his own website from scratch. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. With his own website, Kamil had more control over his business. He could design the website to his liking, offer more products, and have a direct connection with his customers. But building a website was just the beginning. Kamil had to work hard to drive traffic to his site and convert visitors into customers. He used social media to promote his products, ran ads to target his ideal audience, and offered excellent customer service to keep his customers happy. And all this hard work paid off. Within a couple months, his business started to grow rapidly. He was making more sales than ever before, and his customer base was expanding. But he didn't stop there. He kept pushing himself to improve his business even further. He expanded his product range, started selling on multiple platforms, and built a team to help him manage his growing business. He even started sharing his knowledge and experience with others through his YouTube channel, where he offered advice and tips for aspiring e-commerce entrepreneurs. And you know what? His success didn't go unnoticed. He was featured in several media outlets, including Forbes and Entrepreneur, and he was invited to speak at e-commerce conferences around the world. So what can we learn from Kamil's takeoff? Well, the lesson here is that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Kamil took a risk by starting his own e-commerce business, but he didn't let his fears hold him back. He worked hard to build his business from scratch, and he kept pushing himself to achieve more. And in the end, he became the Ecom King. As Kamil continued to work hard and refine his e-commerce strategy, his business began to grow rapidly. He started making more sales and attracting more customers to his website. And as his revenue grew, he reinvested back into the business to further fuel his growth. He started expanding his product line to include more categories and subcategories, offering a wider variety of products to his customers. He also invested heavily in digital marketing using search engine optimization, SEO, pay-per-click, PPC, advertising, and social media marketing to drive traffic to his website. One of the keys to Kamil's success was his focus on customer service. He understood that happy customers were the key to building a loyal customer base and generating repeat business. So he went above and beyond to ensure that his customers were satisfied with their purchases. He offered free shipping, easy returns, and personalized customer service that made his customers feel valued and appreciated. As his business continued to grow, Kamil started to receive attention from the media and other entrepreneurs in the e-commerce space. He was invited to speak at conferences and share his insights on how to build a successful e-commerce business. In 2017, Kamil's hard work and determination paid off when he was named the Young Entrepreneur of the Year by the British Muslim Awards. The award recognized his innovative approach to e-commerce and his contribution to the Muslim business community in the UK. Today, Kamil's e-commerce business is a huge success. He has over 200,000 customers worldwide, and his revenue has grown exponentially since he started. He also became a role model and inspiration for other entrepreneurs who are looking to start their own e-commerce business. One of the first things he did was to differentiate himself from his competitors. He didn't just sell products, he sold an experience. He focused on creating a brand that was unique and that resonated with his target audience. He offered high-quality products, excellent customer service, and a personalized shopping experience that made his customers feel special. Another strategy that Kamil used was to leverage social media. He understood the power of social media in reaching his target audience, and he used it to his advantage. He created engaging content that was tailored to each platform, and he used social media to build a community around his brand. He also used influencer marketing to reach new audiences. He partnered with influencers who aligned with his brand values and had a similar target audience. By collaborating with influencers, he was able to reach a wider audience and drive more traffic to his website. But perhaps the most creative strategy that Kamil used was to build a team of like-minded individuals who shared his vision. He understood that he couldn't do everything on his own and that he needed to surround himself with talented individuals who could help him grow his business. He built a team of designers, marketers, and customer service specialists, and he created a culture of collaboration and innovation. He encouraged his team to share their ideas and to take ownership of their work, and he rewarded them for their hard work and dedication. And you know what? It worked. With his team's help, Kamil was able to scale his business and take it to new heights. So what can we learn from Kamil's creative strategies? Well, the lesson here is that creativity is the key when it comes to growing a successful business. Kamil didn't just follow the same old playbook that everyone else was using. He thought outside the box, and he came up with creative strategies that set him apart from his competitors. And in doing so, he was able to build a thriving e-commerce business. So those are just a few of the lessons that we can learn from Kamil's journey. I hope you found his story inspiring and informative. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the next Mohammed Kamil Sattar, the Ecom King. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video, where we expose why getting banned was the smartest move Ed and Ross could make. And as always folks, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that bell.